Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Could nuclear testing return to Nevada? We'll tell you about a new coalition that formed ahead of the election coming up in the show. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A semi-truck carrying 31,000 pounds of lithium batteries was involved in a fiery crash this morning in Nye County on U.S. Highway 95, resulting in a partial shutdown of the highway, according to Nevada Highway Patrol. The fire was put out around 2 a.m. and a Highway Patrol spokesperson said they don't think the highway will reopen on Tuesday. This is the third crash in recent months involving lithium batteries that has impacted travel within or into Nevada. A Clark County School District teacher assistant admits she had a, quote, loving relationship with an El Dorado High School student, according to an arrest report. 20-year-old Jerusalem Garcia is facing one count of contacting or attempting to contact a minor for sex, although CCSD police said at the time of her August 23rd arrest that there was, quote, no indication of sexual contact. Nevadans are raising an alarm regarding the possibility of the Silver State becoming a nuclear testing site again 3 decades after the practice was suspended. 7 at 7 anchor Cynthia Puga tells us about the fight to stop the potential return.
Residents, elected officials, and business leaders have formed a coalition called Nevadans Against Nuclear Testing. Now, this comes after there have been calls to resume testing. The fear that Project 2025 will be implemented by a conservative president, which includes a proposal to restore readiness of nuclear testing, specifically 65 miles northwest of Las Vegas at the Nevada National Security Site. The coalition warns that if nuclear testing were to resume, radioactive material could damage the economy and affect the health of Nevadans, increasing the risks of cancer. They want Nevadans to keep this in mind as the November election comes up. On the other hand, advocates cite that by resuming new nuclear weapon testing, it creates, quote, reliability and safety in the real world.
Sports sponsored by PT's Tavern, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Sold out once again. The Aces season ticket memberships for the 2025 seasons have been all bought up. The defending back-to-back champs are the first team to sell all of their season ticket memberships in WNBA history before the prior season ends. Some more history for you. The Aces are also the only team in WNBA history to sell all their season tickets in consecutive seasons, after the team already made history by becoming the only team to ever sell out all their season ticket memberships earlier this year.
In Business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. A gaming industry analyst says Las Vegas hotel room rates for November's F1 race are, quote, stuck in neutral when compared to last year. According to Truist Securities, for the days leading up to the November 23rd race, room rates are tracking at an average of between $208 a night at MGM properties and $150 to $400 a night at Caesars Resorts. That's a significant drop compared with last year's rates of $500 to $1,400 a night at MGM and $150 to $600 a night at Caesars. Gaming industry experts say those margins could improve as we get closer to the race. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight, the cooler temperatures are returning with an overnight low of 63 degrees, a high tomorrow of 88 degrees, and low of 65 with sunny skies. Then we may see some clouds on Thursday with a high of 88 and low of 66. And on Friday, we have a 10% chance of rain, high of 86 and low of 66. Then this weekend, the highs in the 90s return, high of 91, low of 68 on Saturday, high of 95 and low of 70 on Sunday. And next week, highs in the upper 90s and lows in the 70s.
Vegas Nation sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today.
The Raiders' win Sunday was highlighted by the performances of Brock Bowers and Devontae Adams alike, but it was won by Daniel Carlson, who drilled a 38-yard field goal with less than a couple minutes to go in the game. Antonio Pierce shared his thoughts on the special teams performance in the win on Monday.
Really hats off to our special teams. I thought they did. Daniel Carlson going 4 for 4 was a difference, right? His kickoffs, I was getting us an opportunity to pin those guys back twice inside the 25. That was huge for us.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Protein is essential for the immune system. Here's a list of 10 high-protein foods that support overall health. Start with lean proteins like eggs, chicken breast, and lean beef. Greek yogurt is a good option as a snack with mixed fruit or even a smoothie. Another snack is peanuts. Just 28 grams of peanuts serves 7 grams of protein. Eating salmon can contribute to heart health and is full of omega-3 fatty acids. Plant-based options like chickpeas and lentils are good nutrient-rich proteins. And finally, quinoa is an excellent protein including fiber and essential minerals. In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. Last week, United Way of Southern Nevada proudly hosted its 9th annual Day of Caring. The event, held in collaboration with local nonprofits, schools, and community organizations, kicked off with a celebration at Town Square Park on September 13th. Nearly 900 dedicated volunteers came together to help with 40 community service projects aimed at making a difference in Southern Nevada. They ranged from tending to school gardens and assembling school supply kits for students to distributing essential food items to those in need.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop.
The NHL preseason is right around the corner, and BetMGM has some early odds on who will win the Stanley Cup for the upcoming season. Connor McDavid and his Edmonton Oilers are the plus 850 favorites to hoist Lord Stanley in June, with the defending Cup champion Florida Panthers coming right behind at plus 900. The Dallas Stars round out the top three, sitting at plus 1100 to win their second Stanley Cup, while the Vegas Golden Knights sit with the 9th best odds to win their second Cup in 3 years at plus 1600. Opening day for this year's NHL season comes on October 4th.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing.
Lionel Richie is the king of hearts everywhere, and that is especially true in Las Vegas. The R&B superstar is coming back to Encore Theater for 3 dates in January and 3 more in April. Meantime, classic rock icon Styx are coming back to the Venetian Theater for 5 shows in late January and also February 1st. They're producing The Grand Illusion, their greatest selling album. Both of these artists have been longtime favorites in Las Vegas. We expect more of them at least through the spring of next year.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.